Okay, so hello everyone. We are from Group 2. Today we're going to present about consumer attitude, formation, and change. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Zahwa Nura Aziza with my friend Bintang Nadhiva. So, consumer formulation. Attitude formulation. Attitude reflect their favorable or an unfavorable evaluation of the attitude object, which might or might not lead to behavior. Attitudes might propel consumer toward a particular behavior or propel them away from such. So this is the three component attitude model. A model describing the structure of the attitudes. It means saying that an attitude consists of three components. So that is cognitive, cognitive, and affective. So the first is cognitive, is knowledge and perception of product or brand features. And next one is the affective, the emotion and feelings about the product or brand. And the last is cognitive, that is an action or behavior towards product or brand. Next is the multi-attribute model. Models that portray consumer attitude as functions of their assessment of the object's prominent attributes. The first is attribute towards object model that portray consumer attitude as functional of their assessment of the object prominent attributes. The second is attribute towards behavior models, a model stating that consumer attitude towards a specific behavior is a function of how strongly he or she believes that the action will help to a specific outcomes. And the third is theory of reasoned action, the subjective norm that influence a person intuition to act before gauging the level of contents. And then the next one is the fourth one is theory of trying to consume. The outcome of a contemplated action stemming from a positive attitude is uncertain but is still being pursued by the consumer. And the fifth is attitude toward the ad model. Consumer form various affect and cognition as the result of the exposure to an advertisement, which in turn affect the consumer attitudes toward the ad and belief and attitudes toward the brand advertised. The last one is attitude towards social media post model. Consumer spend a great deal of time using social media, which allows consumer to interact with each other about brand as well as interact with companies about their brand. And the next slide is attitude motivational function. Functional approach, an approach to changing attitudes by applying to the reason or motivation behind people attitudes. These reason are called functions. So the first is utilitarian function, the utilities that brand provide. When a product enabled us to perform certain tasks in the past, our attitudes toward it tends to be favorable. And the second is ego defensive function. People form attitudes in order to protect themselves from sensing doubt and to replace uncertain with feelings or security and confidence. The third is value expressive function. Attitudes reflect consumer value and belief, and that marketers can create ads that either support or reflect this notion. And the fourth is knowledge function. People attitudes reflect strong needs to understand the characters of the people, event, and objects they encounter.
Okay, so the next one is the elaboration likelihood model or ELM. The proposition that attitudes can be changed by either one or two different routes to persuasion, a central route or a peripheral route, and that the cognitive elaboration related to the processing of information received via each route is different. Central route to persuasion, a promotional approach maintaining that highly involved consumers are best reached and persuaded through ads focused on the product's attribute. And the next one is peripheral route to persuasion, a promotional approach maintaining that uninvolved consumer can be best persuaded by the ad's visual aspect rather than its informative copy. Cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort that people experience when facing conflicting information about an attitude object. And the next one is conflict resolution. Attitude change strategy are designed to resolve actual or potential cognitive conflict between two attitudes. And the next one is causality and attribution. Attribution theory, a theory focused on how people assign causality to event and form to alter their attitude after assessing their own or other people's behavior. Self-perception attribution is a mental interpretation that reflects the way people see themselves when they form causality about prior events, which consists of internal and external attribution. And the next one is foot in the door technique. Consists of getting people to agree to large requests after convincing them to agree to a small and modest request first. So please. And this is the study case, Nike in consumer attitude. The brand association with top athletes, as well as slogan Just Do It, convey a message of empowerment and determination. This message is consistent with the self-perception theory, which holds that consider their attitude by observing their own behavior and the context in which it occurs. Furthermore, through strategic advertising campaign featuring sports celebrities such as Michael Jordan, the brand has solidified its image as one of excellence, perseverance, and victory. This use of celebrity endorsement is based on the source credibility theory, which states that an endorser credibility can have significant impact on consumer attitude and behavior. Furthermore, Nike's support of social causes and commitment to sustainability help the brand remain relevant and maintain a positive image in the eyes of customers. This adaptability is critical in the elaboration likelihood model, which holds that attitude change can occur by either a central or peripheral route. So the conclusion is Nike brand's image is an effective driver of consumer attitude formation and change. Nike has created a brand image that not only persuade but also adapt to the shifting environment of consumer value through the use of marketing communication, celebrity endorsement, and cultural relevance. Nike served as a case study in a consumer behavior course, demonstrating how a strong brand image can lead to positive consumer attitude, which can then drive brand loyalty and purchasing behavior. The Nike story demonstrates the power of branding in influencing consumer psychology and behavior in the marketplace. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.